Hello YouTube, I'm going to show you how to use magnitude to check the distance between this part to this part, for example, or pretend this part's a player. It will actually detect the player if how close it is to the part. So first of all, I need to add this onto the tag editor. It's ready, yes, because I just done it. If you want to know how to use the tag editor and collection service, you can check my next video after this video, and that will explain everything about collection service and tag editors and stuff. But first, I need to get collection service over here. So what I need to do is local collection service equals game get service collection service. And I also need to get the players because I need to get the player name as well, not the player itself, not the name. So get service dot players. Now we need to get the player tag. So we need to do collection service dot get tagged. Not that. We need to get tagged, and then parts. Local parts. Okay, there'll be a better introduction to this in the next video. So let's now loop through the parts. So let's do a for loop in parts 2. And now we need to check if it's a base part, just in case, because it has to be a base part. So if the part is a base part, then now we want to do the run service. So we need to get the run service up here. Get service, run service. And now we need to run a heartbeat. No, rather a YKC heartbeat. Rendered step is what we need. So run service dot rendered step connect function, and in here. So now we need to check if the player character is actually it's actually like not resetted, or if it's loaded, like stuff like that. So you need to do if play. I haven't got the player yet. That's why. So let me local player equals players dot local player. Just make it a bit cleaner and chuck this over here. Alright, so if player dot character, then so now we need to check the distance. So what I need to do is I need to get the humanoid root position, but I can just use. Now we're gonna do this with a player first of all, then I'll show you how to do it with an actual part. So for player, you will need to check if the player is there, and you need to check the distance with the player or character. I'm going to use get pivot because that gets, I think, the C frame or precision, one of them. And then we need to then get this part position. And then you need to get the magnitude. And then let's actually capitalize this because it's, I don't know why, I just don't like lowercase. Right, so now I need to check if distance. Let's just say it's under 10 stud maybe. Then you print in. So let's see if this works. So as you can see in my output, I have an error. Yeah, I think it's because I did the get pivot. I'm just gonna get the position right now because I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I've done this for my games, but maybe I just called it wrongly. Like, so let's do the position here, and now it should work. Alright, as you can see in my console, nothing's printing because I'm not near that part. So if I go closer a little bit, now you can see it is in. And yeah, so now I'm going to show you how to check if a part is closer to that part. So now we don't need to play checks. It's not a player anymore. We're not checking for the player as a part. So now, aside from this player.character.primary part, we will do workspace.weapon.position. So for this, I can just press run, I think. Start the player, never mind. It's in that, so I can just play. Nothing is printed because that part's not near there. Or was it the other one? But it doesn't matter. If I can move any of them, it'd work. So let me select. You see my console down there. If I move it closer, it prints. But it's a bit glitchy because it's not going in properly. If I just move it in like this, I can see it prints. And now I'm gonna show you guys how to do better performance with this. So let me check it back to player. And as you can see, I also print when it's out. And I'm going to do multiple, there's like 5 for example. And if I test and I have an error, so what is this error then? Right, so I forgot to add back this player character thingy, so it should be fine now. Right, so as you can see now, my output, you can see a bunch of them saying out. When you're inside here, you can see it is in and out. So if you have like a UI in here all the time and you want to open the UI, I forgot to go to this proximity prompt, but I'll try my last video. But anyway, you would see now that it still shows out, and if you want to open a UI for this, for example, it will always close the UI because it's already in. Alright, I know how this can be fixed. If you don't want to manually name every single one of these, then you could use run service. No, it's HTTP service or something like that. Let me see. HTTP first equal game get service. HTTP service. So really use this is set random names. So we need to loop for the table, check the base parts. Then we would, let me see. Alright, simple. So we need to set the part name to HTTP GUID and false. So you can be like random. Let me show you what this does. So game to HTTP service generate. Right, so it just prints like a random ID. So this is that way this does, and now let's do in. I should do none at the moment. So right over here, if none, no, if in is not none, and in no, I need to do if vparts.name is not in as well, then continue, and meaning it will go for the one that is only named in. And yeah, this should work. As you can see, it only prints out, but when I go in here, and it didn't work. I am so dumb, I forgot to set what the actual in is. So if in, if it's none, then just make into parts.name, then same for here. If it's not none. Then we just set it to none. So now it should work. Right, so it's printing out. So if I go in here, and now it only prints in. And as you can see, it works for every single one of these. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos. And my next video on collection service will be in a couple of days. So keep watch out for that, and yeah, peace.